This is the pre-mini and the minis hairdo for competition. I call it the Dino braid. I have separated it into 5 sections already so that you can see kind of where the parts need to be. The first part I bring straight from their ears all the way up. These sections need to be slicked back really tightly, so it kind of helps to have it already separated. I've already got a bubble. So this first section, it needs to be wetted down or it's not going to be slicked. So I wet it down. I need your chin up, Mimi. I wet it down. I put some kind of product, especially on the little flyaways in the front. And then this is my Spore Net brush that I love because it picks up all the baby hairs. And you can see how it like just slicks all of it back. So with being on stage, the lights catch every little baby hair, so they need to be slicked back. And you guys need to have the clear elastics. Mine are not clear for today, but they need to be clear, and they need to be the little plastic elastics. Okay, so you can see with this first one, how it's all slicked. Her first elastic is right at the top of her head. So you can see it from the front. If they have bangs, they need to be slicked back into this, and you've got to make sure you've got enough product that's going to keep the bangs back. So for this next section, I do the same thing, wet it down, hairspray it, and then I make sure just to get all these little hairs combed back. Then I take this front section of hair and I pick it up into the second section. Then from here, I'm not grabbing the whole section of hair, I'm just grabbing the top half of it and puffing it up. I've seen a lot of the girls, you're grabbing the whole section, and so you can see underneath the bubble. You shouldn't be able to see underneath the bubble. It should just be all the way puffed, if that makes sense. So there's the first puff. Okay, so now I have her 5 sections done, and I'm going to continue down her ponytail. So they all need to have the 5 sections on their head of hair, but then down you just keep about the same size of bubble. You just put an elastic around all of her hair. And then you just puff it out. And this one you puff out from all 4 sides. And then you just continue all the way down until she has about the same amount of hair at the bottom as she does in each puff. Okay, so she's all set. It's important that you puff each section as you go, because if you put all the elastics in and then try puffing them, it messes up the elastics underneath. That goes for this section up here too, so you want to puff each section as you do it. After you're all done, head up, Mimi, you're going to go back through and spray down all of the little hairs. It's especially for competition, it's going to be stiff. It's not going to be like, you don't want to have a bump up here like puffing. It's all slicked back so that it looks good on stage. And then she is all set. Just show him, Mimi. Smile for him. Good.